President Biden met today with two of the original plaintiffs in the Brown versus Board of Education case decided 70 years ago tomorrow. It outlawed segregation in schools, an important step in the fight for racial equality. Tonight, Janet Shamlian introduces us to the woman now running the Topeka schools, guided by the legacy of that Supreme Court decision.
I heard you had a birthday.
Home-delivered birthday gifts and cake aren't generally part of a school curriculum.
Good morning.
But Topeka School Superintendent Tiffany Anderson rarely sticks to a lesson plan when there's a child in need.
If we don't do it, who will?
The district at the center of the 1954 Brown versus Board of Education ruling outlawing racial segregation in schools.
In the past, they have tried doing separate but equal.
Is now helmed by its first black female superintendent.
70 years later, do you live with the burden of their hope and dreams?
I think 70 years later, I live with the privilege to help their hopes and dreams come to life. I'm standing on their shoulders.
High school graduation rates have skyrocketed from near 70 to 91% during her 8-year tenure. She's established morale-boosting programs like graduation ceremonies for students in the nearby state correctional facility.
So have faith that you will make it through and be out of this space.
In a district where almost half of students qualify for subsidized lunch, she put washers and dryers in schools, as well as food and clothing pantries.
It's not really hard to get people on board when they know that you care and they know they can be part of something pretty incredible and transformational.
Why isn't it happening somewhere else?
Sometimes fear. Fear can make you choose not to accept other people. Fear can shut down systems in a way like nothing else can.
The historic district is transforming once again, this time opening its doors to refugees and migrants.
Just because somebody doesn't speak English doesn't mean they're less valuable to a community.
Students from more than 40 countries have enrolled.
We have clothing, we have...
Director of Cultural Innovation, Pilar Mejia, welcomes each one.
Without this program, where do you think some of these families would be right now?
It would be tragic. They might end up in either not being able to come or stay in situations in their countries that are dire.
Is there any connection that you can draw there between what's happening now with these kids and the situation at the time?
The connection is they all are looking for a better and brighter future. They're all hoping for something better for their lives. We're dealing with families who want more for their children.
It's that better, brighter future that was fought over 70 years ago in the schools of Topeka. Janet Shamlian, CBS News, Topeka, Kansas.